Guys, I gotta be real with y'all. I have a problem. As a lot of you guys know, Tuesday, for normal people, the Xbox Series S and X had come out. And you know, if you follow this channel, you know that I got mine on Monday. Therefore, I've been playing 2K since Monday. I gotta say, bruh, it's been a long time since I've been addicted to an NBA 2K game the way I've been addicted to this one. Just everything around it, from the city to the incentives. There's so many things in this 2K that just... it's a good start. I'm not going to say it's a complete masterpiece. I'm not saying it's the best 2K of all time. I'm not going to say that. But it's been very refreshing after a few years of some very bad 2Ks. And I got to say, I have not been addicted to an NBA 2K game like the one I have been here on this next-gen console. So then after coming down from, you know, the reality or the virtual reality of NBA 2K, tell me why I got to go online and find out that the Knicks are favorites and are seriously considering making trades for Russell Westbrook. And also now we have a new favorite in the NBA draft in Obi Toppin. Yeah, let's talk about these rumors here for a second. What's going on, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K, and welcome back to another video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know whenever your boy is streaming and posting videos. Yes, as I said in the intro, I've been playing a lot of 2K, fulfilling the last part of my name, CK2K. We've been live streaming 2K, and we will be live streaming a bit more 2K, especially now that the homies are about to get the game and they're gonna be playing it, so we'll be on the rec and doing that kind of stuff. But also, we've been live streaming it. Expect my GM videos, so on and so forth. But of course, for videos like these, you gotta hit the notification bell so you know when they drop, because I'm dropping them every day at noon PST, 3 p.m. EST. Now, enough of that crap. What is going on? I thought that these rumors were done. There all kinds of rumors are still being brought up about this, that, and the third when it comes to New York Knicks. But now I'm seeing a report that not only us, but the Los Angeles Clippers, they have increased interest in Russell Westbrook. Now, we've gone through this conversation about Russell Westbrook a few weeks ago. Obviously, that's something that's been going around. And obviously, we know that we're in the midst of rumor time, where all the rumors are going to be spit out from every way, shape, or form. And now this is the one that is looking like it's taking up the most brain space, because I'm just not buying it. Like I said, of all these rumors, the only rumor I'm believing in any kind of trade scenario is the Chris Paul one. The Chris Paul one just, to me, has the most amount of legs. That just seems realistic if Chris Paul truly wants to come and play for New York. I say that in a sense because his family still lives in Los Angeles, and to go to New York, that's the complete other side of the world. The country is what I meant to say. I said the world. How big is the U.S., Chris? How big? So yeah, so that might be a big step for him, but I mean, it is being reported that that is a spot that he wants to play for. But this Russell Westbrook thing, I just don't know. Like, I get it from the star factor situation, cool. Like, I get that, you know, the Knicks have an all-star, the Knicks become exciting in the eyes of the mainstream media, fine. But as for us Knicks fans, as for somebody who wants to see the Knicks make the step in the right direction and stay in the right direction, I just don't know how I feel about a Russell Westbrook pairing with a lot of these other players that we have on this team. I don't know, man. Like, I know beggars can't be choosers, you know, the Knicks want to be good, so why all of a sudden you're not going to want to make a trade for an all-star player? I'm just not a fan of it. I'm just not a fan of it. But that being said, according to guys like Kevin O'Connor from The Ringer, he's saying that Russell Westbrook is believed to be available for both the New York Knicks and Los Angeles Clippers. Before I get into myself, this is what Kevin O'Connor said on the Mismatch podcast about Russell Westbrook and the possible move to either Los Angeles or New York. I did have multiple sources that I trust tell me that Westbrook could be had, and I've heard the Clippers have interest. I've heard the Knicks have interest in Westbrook, and whether anything materializes there, who knows? So right there, boom. That's the reason why I read that, because I need you guys to know that this is just he say, she say. The Knicks are attracted to the concept of possibly making a trade for Russell Westbrook, but that doesn't mean that the Knicks are going to be making that deal. I do believe that if there's any trades that are on the Knicks agenda, it is the Chris Paul trade, and that's probably at the top of the list before they make any kind of move to bring in somebody like a Russell Westbrook. Now, the conversation for the Clippers, that's a completely different story, because if they're making any trade to get Russell Westbrook, though they do have more pieces than the Knicks, I'd be surprised if they didn't include Paul George in that kind of deal, because they gave up a lot of assets to get Paul George in the first place, so they don't really have many assets left outside of Paul George to try and bring in Russell Westbrook to join Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. So that's a conversation for another day. But the other rumor we are having, this one is coming from the draft world, and this is coming from Zach Lowe and Knicks Film School, who are reporting this story that the Knicks are in indeed really hoping that Obi Toppin drops down to 8. Now, here's the thing here's the multiple things I gained from this. Obviously, Obi Toppin is somebody that they are, in fact, a fan of, but they aren't really trying to look into making any trades to move up to get Obi Toppin. And B, that also makes me a little bit worried about the Knicks probably not making any trades to move up in general. It sounds like that if the Knicks really are hopeful for somebody, that they would try and move up, because we have some assets to move up in this draft to at least 4 or 5 in this draft with the 8th pick and something else. We have the assets to do something like that for sure. But if we're saying that we're hoping that Obi Toppin falls, either we do want him, but we're just not so in love with him that we move up, or the Knicks just aren't looking to move up at all in this draft. Those are kind of things I think about that. Maybe it's just me overthinking, but that's what I see from that. But ESPN's Jonathan Givony, who was talking about the New York Knicks, Leon Rose, and who they're hoping to get the 8th pick, he went on Zach Lowe's podcast and he had this to say. He said, "The guy who recruited him all year, who signed him, is running the team that has the number 8 pick. I think he's dying to get Obi Toppin. There's nobody that he trusts more in the draft." We're talking about Leon Rose. Now, that is the big thing that we did talk about months ago when this first was coming out, that Obi Toppin was somebody that was on the Knicks radar, and people were feeling one way or feeling another when it came to Obi Toppin. I'm still not completely big on the Obi Toppin pickup, but there are a lot of people who are huge favorites or who are huge fans of Obi Toppin. But the big thing is, before Leon Rose made the jump to be the New York Knicks president, one of the last clients that he did pick up under CAA was none other than Obi Toppin before coming into the draft. So a lot of people feel like there's the favoritism there, but like I said, it also is not looking like the Knicks are looking to move up to make any trade to bring him in. So I guess that's something we should be thinking about. But I still believe that the Knicks are going to be doing some kind of craziness in this draft next week. Possibly going to be wrong, but just I have a little hunch, and I'm feeling like, maybe there's some plans for Obi Toppin in that crazy scenario that I'm thinking in my head. Maybe not. I don't know. But what do you guys think in the comments below? We've talked about so many names at 8. Do you think Obi Toppin drops down to 8? And if he does, do you think the New York Knicks go after him? Do you think the scouts will be like, I understand you love that, but here's what we have and here's who's available? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below when it comes to this. Before we go on, I just want to say everybody stay safe over in the New York Knicks, because we did hear the news about 3 New York Knicks employees that did test positive for the coronavirus, leading to the entire organization shutting down. Luckily, it was caught during the routine screenings and whatnot, but because of that, the MSG's training facility was shut down. So hopefully, prayers up to everybody. Hopefully, they're all asymptomatic and everything will be okay, and it's something that they will be able to pass in a few weeks, and there's nothing too dire of a situation for them. So prayers up to them, and completely understand the situation. Hopefully we don't get any more tests that come out positive with that situation. Well, guys, as always, let me know how you feel about everything that has been mentioned thus far in this video. But now it is time for the comments of the video. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I have been grinding and playing so much NBA 2K that I don't know what to do with myself. As always, we do comments of the videos in these type of videos, and I'm excited to get into the comments for this one. This one coming from Tyler Grant. I really appreciate this comment. Tyler Grant saying, "I've been watching your videos for 2 or more years now, and I just want to say thank you for the many hours of content over the years. You're the first thing I watch every morning. Now it's tradition, so I just want to show my appreciation." And you use the "let's get it." Yo, for Tyler, I appreciate you so much. I'm glad that, with my daily content, you're able to use my video as one of the first videos to watch throughout the day. But that really means a lot. It really means a lot. All the support that you guys have been giving me with, this step and making more videos constantly. Even beforehand, you guys have been so supportive of the channel and, my takes and dropping your takes. I just have a good time with this. I have a good time communicating with you guys. That's probably my favorite part of doing YouTube, is communicating with you guys, whether it's in the streams, whether it's in the comment section. So Tyler, means a lot. Really appreciate that comment, and thank you so much for being a part of the CK crew. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get into these comments. This one's coming from Texas Tay88, and this is coming from the live stream from yesterday. He's saying, "Bro, keep doing these videos. Texas, I got you. More 2K content on the way." I didn't realize, because I had started playing the My Career after we had finished the stream, and you guys were saying in the stream that it could happen, but I didn't realize that there's still more story that's going on after the fact. So I've obviously missed some cutscenes, but yeah, we will definitely be getting back to streaming some more of that if you guys want to see that. Obviously, I'll be streaming when I'm playing with the homies and we're playing some rec. Obviously, we gotta make sure we get ourselves at the right level before we put that on the streams, because I don't want to be going on here getting blown out in streams anymore. Yeah, definitely more 2K content along with the normal videos that I do on this channel on the way. Texas, I appreciate that. CJ Rad saying, can you do another mock draft for full first round? Yes, TJ Rad. I'm already planning on having that drop. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it Monday to start off the week before the draft on Wednesday. I did a 1.0. I'm gonna do another one, but my mock drafts are gonna have a bit of a twist this year, because I feel like there's a billion mock drafts on YouTube, on the internet. So my mock drafts are gonna have a little bit of a twist, but you guys will see. Stay tuned for that on Monday. But CJ, I got you with a mock draft coming on Monday. Delano Still Jr. Shout out to my man Delano. I like this question because it has to do with one of my favorite players in the draft. He says, what is Tyrese Maxey's position? I want to draft a player at a definitive position, not a combo guard. Well, I would say he is for sure the 2. We got to realize, Delano, in this day and age in NBA, there is no player that plays a definitive position. There are guards that are scorers, but because they have the ability to handle the ball, you'll see them playing the point guard in some rotations in some teams. Devin Booker is not in any way, shape, or form a point guard, but a lot of the times they'll have Devin Booker being the one bringing up the ball, and I feel like that's a similar situation with Tyrese Maxey. He is a 2 guard. He is a scoring guard, but he does have the ability to handle the ball and have the ability to create in an offense. A lot like a Donovan Mitchell kind of situation, because he's a little bit shorter for the position. But I would say his definite position is the number 2, a shooting guard on a team. But like I said, regardless of what we draft, we're going to get a combo something. That's just how it is in the NBA today. Everybody has to do a little bit of everything, and that's just the way it is in the NBA today. But I hear what you're saying. But guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, don't forget to hit that notification bell. More content on the way. But you guys know the deal. It's your boy CK2K. Let's get it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out, and peace. After I ended this video, back to 2K. Maybe I'll stream it. Who knows?
Feeling like I won the lotto. Always taking trips with a new chick, asking where the time goes. And I wonder if this is all I'll know.